So I have TikTok over here. I have YouTube over here. So welcome everybody. Again, when you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. And YouTube, when you're jumping on, if you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments and where you're watching. That's what I love about YouTube, because you can go back and watch the replay. So today I want a UK in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here, Michael. So today we're going to talk about the one shift that can change everything in your business. Just one shift. You guys, when I learned this one shift, I went from not making any money online, struggling, trading time for dollars, which meant the only way I would get a customer is if I was doing all the work, having to get on the phone with people, DM people. This one shift changed everything. And I'm going to walk you through this shift, okay? Hello. Hey, guys. Thanks for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. I hope today, right? Hey, Willie, how are you doing? Willie from Ohio hanging out with me on YouTube. Welcome, my friend. Yes, I'm watching from South Africa. Well, I'm glad you're here. Love it. So what is the one shift? Okay, so when I was trying to make an income, I literally would, the only way I would get a customer is if I would DM people, or I would bother friends and family, reach out to people on my phone, call people, or text people, which you guys was completely, hello, my friend, which was completely exhausting. Because if I wasn't doing that, I wasn't making any money. So here's the one shift I made. I shifted by creating getting an automated system. Okay, let me show with you. Hello, Oklahoma in the house, Texas in the house. Good morning, San Antonio. Oh my goodness, I went there. My son ran there. San Antonio, you guys, is absolutely beautiful. If you've never been to San Antonio, I would definitely go. I'm looking for it real quick here. If not, I'll type it in. Okay, let me just type it in real quick. I want to show you what automations are, because this was the game changer. This is literally, you guys, what changed my entire life. I know, wild, right? Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. So I don't know why it looks like this. Quite interesting. Anyway, this is my automated page. I have no idea why it looks like this. Never looked like it before. Anyway, it's right here. So why was that the game changer? Because instead of me having to go find a customer, I had automations that were literally out there working for me 24/7. Now, this was also an introvert's dream come true because I never liked bothering people. I never liked having to look for customers. I loved learning how to attract customers. Okay, that was huge for me. The attraction part was absolutely huge for me, right? So that was a one shift I made. Okay, and here's what it was. And this is the automated system, by the way. Okay, this is here. Can you do here? Let me move a little bit so you guys can see it. This was the main shift I made. Okay, so I have TikTok over here. Sorry, TikTok. This was it. This is the automated system. So what happens is, you guys, instead of me going out there and try to find customers, my automated system does all the work for me. So all I had to do, and this is the one shift I made, this is it. I still did the exact same thing every day. I use social media. I just learned to use it the right way. And I learned to do what's called a CTA. Can you put that in the chats? CTA, a call to action. So instead of just creating content to creating content, I did what's called a CTA, okay? Here, let me move you back. I put that inside the content. There you guys, CTA, yes, okay, which is a call to action. How much does it cost to get an automated system? Well, I mean, you can go through system.io and you can get an automated system for free. Like if you're inside my community, this right here, which is your automations, which I'm going to explain to you guys real quick, and your emails, all of that is absolutely free. I was able to literally build my business to 6 figures without it costing me anything. The website here is only $29 to get a pre-built done for you website. If you guys have ever, matter of fact, here's my challenge for you today. When you get off of here, go to Fiverr and okay, so ours is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 pages. Go to Fiverr and say, how much does it cost to build a 9-page website? Okay. Fiverr is going to tell you probably $3,000 to $5,000. So you can get access to this website for only $29. Pre-built and ready to go. All you got to do is plug in your payment gateways, so then you're paid directly into your bank account. But as for this, I use system.io, and it's a completely free system. I literally give it to my community for free. All you got to do is plug in your information. But you guys, here's all I did. Here is all I did. This is the one big shift. So instead of being, hey, buy my stuff. Hey, buy my stuff. Hey, I saw your post. Are you interested in blah, blah, blah? I went from doing that, which you guys, I hated, but I needed to make money. How many of you have done things in your life, like maybe you have a job that you really don't like and you're not fulfilled at, but you got to stay at that job because you don't have cash flow coming in? Well, see, my problem was I did not like bothering people. I did not like those awkward DMs. I still don't like those awkward DMs, right? And so I traded that to create a piece of content. It's like a 5-second video, a 45-second video, a 1-minute video. That's it. Nothing big. And then at the very end, I did what's called a CTA, which is a call to action. No matter what product, service, or program or coaching business or whatever you're selling, you can do this. Now, if you're like me, how I was back in 2022, I didn't have anything to sell because I walked away from the network marketing industry. So if you don't have anything to sell, I can show you a done for you business. That is how I launched into the digital marketing space. And that is why I launched a done for you business for you. It's called the Legacy Builders Program, which not only teaches you this whole system, okay, teaches you how to get it to convert for you, teaches you how to create content the right way. It gives you 4 income streams. So why 4? Okay, because I believe one size doesn't fit all. Just like there's not just one Apple phone, right? Apple phone is always, well, like this is, there's a Pro Max, there's a Pro, like you have an, I don't even know what iPhone are they on right now. Like they have an iPhone 16, iPhone 16 Max, iPhone 16 Pro. So even iPhone understands the power of giving people more than one option. So when I launched my Legacy Builders program, I gave you options, 4 different ones to pick from. Why 4? Because not everybody has the same goal, the same dream, the same desire, or the same budget. So I wanted to make sure I had a program that was affordable for everyone. But this one shift changed everything for me. So once you have a pre-built system, then what do you think you need to work on? Like I'm asking you guys right now, what do you think you need to work on? Okay. In the UK, we can't do MR due to the minimum. That is actually not true. You need to read the prints on that. That is actually not true. Okay. There's more to it than that. I have 3 people in my community that are from the UK that are crushing it right now. Okay. That's actually not true. Okay. I would do research on that. Just don't listen to what a few people have said. Actually do the exact research on it. Okay. Yeah. They're crushing it in the UK right now. Yeah. They're completely crushing it in the UK. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. There's Dawn from the UK. Yeah. So it's the way they said, the way people are saying it is not true. Yeah. Hey, South Africa. Awesome. Texas. Awesome. Okay, let me decline. Okay, and so I want to go back to there. So once you get your system set up, right? Now, what do you think the next thing is? You got to get exposure. The quickest way to get exposure is social media. No matter where you go today, people are on social media, right? So why don't you stand out? Because if you can stand out, then guess what happens? Let me take you through this process because it's absolutely amazing, okay? So you get eyeballs on this. People put their email in, right? That's this page, okay? And so people put their email in. On average, you guys, between this page and this page, when 20 people put their email in, 1 out of 20 are buying. My number 1 selling product is $900. So that means I know when 20 people put their email in, I'm get a customer. Can I give you guys a staggering fact? Staggering. If you can get, you ready for this? And I would write this down. I would write this down. I literally would have it on my wall. I would literally have it every single place I went because that would be my goal. Okay. I'm sharing with you a goal so you can literally make six figures in 2025. Okay. 3,000. Write this down. 3,000. Okay. Write that down. 3,000. Oh, and by the way, if any of you have to bounce off of here, go right here. dailypaybusiness.com. Okay. dailypaybusiness.com to learn how you can have a fully automated, rejection-free business and make 100% profit directly into your bank account with a fully automated business. Okay, check it out. Screenshot this. Okay, so 3,000 people. Do you realize if you have 3,000 people a month land on this page, just land on it, not even put their email in, 3,000 people a month, you're making six figures. Do you guys realize I've been doing this for 29 months now, just 29 months. I have only had 150 some thousand people see that page. That's it. And I've made over $5 million. Only 150. How many of you are willing to get so good with your content that 150,000 people see that page and you make $5 million? Incredible. I know, it's wild. So we did the math. So I do coaching calls, okay? I have a mastermind. I do coaching calls. And I do this. I literally ask them, how many people have seen your page? And it is literally the fact. If you can get 20 or 30,000 people hit this page, okay? It just, the numbers are there. Numbers don't lie. You know what lies? The lies you tell yourself. What you tell yourself is the lies, but the numbers don't lie. I've only had a little over 150,000 people hit this page and I made $5 million, which I'm like, wow, there's 5 billion people on social media and only 150,000 people have discovered me. Can you imagine if I would have another zero to that? That's $50 million I would have made. That's a lot of lives that would have been impacted. So I'm telling you guys, this is why this one shift changed everything, because I didn't have to talk to 150,000 people. You understand that, right? I didn't have to have 150,000 people discover that page. I just had to create 3 little pieces of content a day. 3 a day can turn into daily pay if you're willing to follow a proven process. That's it. Like, that's it. So I've been doing the math. I've been asking these questions, right? People, there's 102 people inside my community, inside my Legacy Builders program that have made 6 figures, 102. There's like 50 right now that are like over 60,000, which is so wild. Okay. Like they're about ready to tip into the 6-figure mark. And so I've been asking this number. So I just want you to understand, like, that's the power. So why am I telling you that? Because don't get discouraged if you haven't had success yet, because I guarantee you haven't had 33,000 people in 1 month to that page. Okay. So this is why this is the one shift that is so important. So what if you haven't had 3,000 people to this? Then that's what we need to focus on. You need to focus on getting more eyeballs on your offer, which is creating content, maybe going live once a week, right? Or maybe adding another social media platform, because the more eyeballs on your business, the more impact you make. The more impact you make, the more income you make. It's literally that simple. We just make it so hard. We just make it really, really hard. Now, I can share all of this with you, but if you're promoting something that people don't want to buy, then that number's not the truth. I'm basing it off of our program that has, my goal this week is to figure out exactly how much the Legacy Builders program has generated our community. I think I'm going to be completely shocked. So I'm going to work on that. Maybe I'll do that tonight, because I don't have very much going on tonight. Because I want to share with you guys, like, when you see a product, service, or program generating that kind of cash flow for other people, then you know it works, which that takes the pressure off of you. See, that's something that was so important to me when I launched my business. So important to me. Like, I needed to know that it was already working for other people. I did not want to reinvent the wheel. I didn't want to bring something new into the marketplace. I wanted to promote something that was already proven to sell, like Verizon does, right? Verizon sells iPhones because they already are selling. That's what's so awesome. They didn't want to introduce something new. They just sold something that's already selling. They're a $17 billion company off of other people's products. I'm going to repeat that because that's huge. They're a $17 billion company off of other people's products. Do you think when you go buy your Starbucks coffee, that Starbucks owner created Starbucks coffee? No, that guy bought a Starbucks franchise off of somebody else's coffee. And he sells Starbucks coffee every single hour, over and over and over. That's the way the world has always been. Now, when you're looking at iPhone or you're looking at coffee, there's expenses involved. Okay, there's cost, there's overhead. So that's why they can't make 100%. That's why I chose digital. Because when you go digital, there's no overhead. So you get to make 100% profit. So I use this system, okay? I use this system at zero cost and built my business to 6 figures and made 100% profit for my family. While I build an email list. See this? I built this huge email list. Email equals income. And when I built the email list, I was able to add on more income streams. You guys, there's a lot of uncertainty in the world. Are you just going to continue to watch it, or are you going to shift? Think about it. Just 2 days ago, 500 Joanne fabric stores closed. That company's been in business since 1943. 500 stores closed. 10,000 people lost their job. Hopefully, they knew it was going to happen and they had already made some type of shift. The way we shop retail is changing. Let's go 6 weeks before that, my friend. 6 weeks before that, it was Party City. Party City went out of business. Over 640 some stores, over 17,000 people lost their job. CNN, I think it's CNN. I don't know what news company it is. They just laid off over 200 people because they're going digital. They didn't need them anymore. It's happening everywhere. You know what's not going away? Us being on social media. You know what's not going away? Automating our business. None of that is going away. None of that is going away. It's the best thing you can do. The best thing you can do for freedom, for your family, and for finances. It's the very best thing that you can do. And don't be afraid of that. I was so excited. I was like, I'm learning this. I'm going to launch into the digital marketing space. I am going to learn this. The best thing I ever did. Selling and buying online. Yes, it's everywhere. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. If you guys want to learn more, it's right here. dailypaybusiness.com. Check it out. Now, when you go there, screenshot this, right? When you go there, I want you to look at it in 2 different ways. I want you to look at it as your ability to learn. Okay. So you can decide if it's the type of online business you want to launch. But I also want you to look at it as learning the whole process, what it looks like to have a fully automated business. And I want you to think about you having a fully automated business out there working for you 24/7. Okay. I want you to think about that. I love my life. God, I love my life. Gosh, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. If I go back to September of 2022, I am so grateful I had the courage to try something new. And I was terrified. Like I was terrified because I am not tech savvy. I am an introvert. I wasn't even on TikTok in August of 2022. So when I purchased the blueprint, it gave me hope. It gave me hope. How many of you need a little hope in your life right now? How many of you need a little bit of hope in your life right now? Think about that. I needed hope. I needed something different. I needed to figure out how to create a predictable income stream. Yes, I needed to figure that out. And so when I purchased the blueprint, it was like I wanted to make income online. And it told me to go to TikTok. And I was like, I don't want to go to TikTok. Isn't TikTok a dancing platform? I mean, what? Because all I ever knew from TikTok is I watched my daughter and my granddaughter dance on TikTok. I didn't know what I didn't know. You know how many of you don't know what you don't know? Because you're not willing. You're being closed-minded. You're not willing to look at anything new. I didn't like looking in the mirror and seeing the way my life was. I didn't like looking at my bank account in my 50s. I was like, how the hell did you get here? Because I had the courage to check it out and take action. So that was September 9th of 2022. A complete stranger, her name is Carissa, by the way. I know her name now. Complete stranger made a post on social media that I looked at. 24 hours, less than 24 hours later, 12 hours later, I bought. 3 days later, I got my first customer from a complete stranger. I was like, holy crap, it works. No tech skills, no digital marketing skills, complete introvert, complete brand new account on TikTok. I followed the steps in the blueprint, step by step by step. I felt uncomfortable, I felt goofy, but having time with my family was more important than how I felt at that moment. And 3 days later, I got my first customer. I ended up making $7,000 that month and $14,000 my next month and $22,000 my third month. And guess what? I hadn't even gone live yet. I do not dance on TikTok. I don't use any trending songs. I don't use any fancy dancy graphics. I just created content as the hope dealer. Thank you for the love, Marsha. How are you doing, my friend? And that's it. Why am I sharing all this with you? Because I spent some time last night and I'm working on literally creating a dream vacation for some of my grandkids, where I'm going to take them to Disneyland. We're going to go to Disneyland. We're going to go to SeaWorld. We're going to go to Universal Studios. And we're just going to have the time of our life. And I was working on it last night. And I literally just stopped. And I was like, goosebump moment. Complete. Like my body just filled with goosebumps. And so much gratitude because I was so proud of myself at that moment. I was like, what if on September 9th, I wouldn't have looked at the blueprint? Where would I be today? It definitely wouldn't be creating a dream vacation from two of my grandkids that grandma's going to pay cash for, and I'm going to watch them experience all these new things for the first time. And I'm like, wow, I get to do this while people are losing their job because they didn't have the courage to try something new. That's it. Don't be the person that doesn't have the courage to try something new. I wanted to learn new skills. It's no different than somebody going back to college. You know how many of those 10,000 people are probably going to go back to college? Why are they going to college? To learn a new skill so they can do something different. I love the digital marketing space because you don't got to go back to college. You don't got to spend thousands and thousands of dollars at college to learn something new. You can do it from home, and you can do it to where you can start making money immediately if you really want. And that's what I absolutely love. I love that. What's the least amount to make in a month without creating content? Okay, so First of all, that's such a great question, but you guys are looking at entrepreneurship completely wrong. When you decide to become an entrepreneur, you make money when you get a customer, period. Period, right? You make money when you get a customer. So if you're not getting a customer, you're not making any money. See, I will tell you what, if you want to stay broke, continue to have a worker's mentality, because you'll never make more than your boss. You can never get rich at a job. Okay? You just can't. And so that's why you got to understand, when you become the entrepreneur and you take control of your time and your life, oh, sky's the limit, and you can make more money than you ever dreamed possible. Now, the program that I love is with the Legacy Builder is one customer, you make $900, or one customer you make $600, or one customer you make $300, or one customer you make $100, because I have 4 different programs. I do not know what somebody's going to buy. All I know is I have a program to fit every single person on this planet. And that's what is so important to me. That's powerful. I'm building a legacy wealth now so I can spend quality time with my family, especially with my 11 grandkids. That is so awesome. I love that. So think about that. Like, for example, you guys, so when I first launched, my first customer was a $300 customer. I remember being in the kitchen with my granddaughter, and I was like, what was that weird noise? And I looked down, I'm like, I just got a customer. We were dancing. We were so excited. I was like, oh my gosh. Then the next day it was 600. Then the next day, 300. Then the next day, 900. Then I went several days without a customer, but I was shocked. So that's why I love options, because people can get what's best for them. That is why I absolutely love options. So I'm telling you guys right now, the one shift that changed everything in my business was following a proven step-by-step blueprint, but automating my business. Automation is everything. So you guys, I do no longer trade time for dollars. I do no longer have to have somebody else dictate if I can make money or not, like your boss. Like, you think about those people that work for the Joanne fabric store. 10,000 people 2 days ago lost their job. What are they going to do? It's expensive to live in the world today. Like, what are they going to do? Bless their heart. I hope they were starting to look for something prior, but nobody's hiring in retail right now. People need options. And I'll tell you what, the best option you can do in 2025 is launch a business in the digital marketing space. Do it scared, do it uncomfortable. Just have the courage, because that is going to be the most solid thing you're ever going to do for your family and your life. The most solid thing. It has now turned into multiple income streams. It's turned into me living the life I never thought I could have as a mom. And the only difference of me and you, my friend, is I had the courage to start. I had the courage to try something new. I had the courage. Because I guarantee it, there's a lot of you hanging out with me right now that you're a lot smarter than me. You have more skills than me. But I won with courage, because I feared my life not changing. I looked at my life in September of 2022 and I was like, I do not want to be in the same place in 6 months. I needed to make a change. So if you're listening to me right now and you like, I don't like uncertainty, or maybe you're not fulfilled or happy. Me, I didn't like the fact that I had not enough time with my family and I didn't have enough money in my bank account. I was like, what's going to change if I don't make a change? So that's why I launched into the digital marketing space. But the one shift that changed everything to really explode my business was I automated it. And I love the fact that I could automate it at zero cost. Like, I could build my business on a monthly business basis with no monthly expenses. Okay? Just a second. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, you guys, you know how crazy that is when other people try to market other people on my live. It's like, really, you're not like, that's so, oh, like, I'll tell you what, you want to know something, you want to be wildly successful, build a business with character. Build a business with character. You'll win every time because the truth always comes out. Just build a business with character and you'll win every time. And you get to help a lot of people. Yes. Yes. Courage is being afraid and doing it anyway. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. Yes. Okay. I do got to bounce because I have a call coming up here, but, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I try to do my best at responding to questions. We are all grateful for your decision, Michelle, in the DGC community. Thank you. And that's something else too, you know, when you guys go here, check it out, dailypaybusiness.com. Check it out, screenshot this, okay? Because here's something that was important to me. It's important to me that not only you learn how to protect your income by launching into the digital marketing space. That's important to me. But you know what else is so important to me? That you get to be part of something. You get to be part of a thriving community. So you get to hang out with other people just like you or other people having success like you want to have. That's what I love. We have 49,800 people. Matter of fact, before I jump off of here, what should I do when we hit 50,000? Can you guys give me this is where I'm not creative. Like I want to do something like really amazing when my community hits 50,000. Does anybody have any suggestions? Because I would love to know. I mean, I know I'm going to cry. I'm going to be like, I cannot believe this. And I just love that, but I would love to know. Yeah. Thank you, my friend. But that's like, I got to figure out something fun to do. I don't know what it is. Yeah. A boat cruise. I caught your live. This blueprint taught me to market my books. Yay, Stephanie. I know I need to have you talk, Stephanie, on one of our webinars, my friend, because I want people to understand that, right? This is the Legacy Builders program teaches you how to market, teaches you how to build a huge email list. This is I call it my freedom machine because it just really gave me my life back because this will just work for me 24/7. Like, that's why it's like, I'm going to spend a lot of money when I take my grandkids to Disneyland and I will make more money because my system is working. That's what I love. You're not trading time for dollars. You're not having to ask a boss if you can take off of work. No, the question I asked my daughter was, I said, when do the girls have spring break? Because I got to work around their schedule, right? A little bit. They might have to miss a day or two and get out a little bit early. I don't know. We're trying to work on the schedule. But that's what I love. That's the freedom I want for you. I want that for you. So I look at the uncertainty going on in the world, and I'm just telling you guys, the one shift that can change everything in your business is learning how to automate your business. And if you're like me and you're not tech savvy and you don't want to learn tech, then you'll love my Legacy Builders program. Because you don't need tech, you get a done for you system where you can make 100% profit. To me, it's the most brilliant business model, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. So, bless you guys. So anyway, I gotta go because I do have a call coming up here in 10 minutes that I need to be on, and I want to get a drink before I do that. Yes, I cannot wait. I'll share with you guys. We're working on all the details right now. Hey, Kay, how are you, my friend? So anyway, I just wanted to come on here. I will be back Wednesday, okay? Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Just share with you guys. I got a really good topic on Wednesday. I'm not going to share with you yet because I might have a special guest getting on with me. I just haven't confirmed it yet, okay? I'll just be checking my stories. And as soon as I can get it confirmed that it can be this Wednesday, I'll let you guys know, okay? TikTok, thank you so much. YouTube, you've been absolutely amazing. I appreciate you guys so much. And if you guys missed the replay or missed some of this live, you can go back to YouTube and watch the replay. That's what I love about YouTube, the replay. Screenshot this real quick, okay? 3,000 people land on this page, not put their email in, just land on this page. That is your six-figure business. This is what we need to work on. It's 150 people a day, like just seeing this page, just seeing it, just seeing it. wild to me. There's 5 billion people on social media. So I really want to help you understand this process. But on average, the system that I have in my community, between this page and this page, 1 out of 20 are buying. My number one selling product is 900. You guys realize if you learn how to attract a $900 a day customer, 900 a day is $328,000 a year. In 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire. Just from learning skills to attract 1 customer a day. And then also in the Legacy Builders program, you're going to learn how to create reoccurring income. You got reoccurring bills. Why not reoccurring income? So it is absolutely amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Yeah, Tony, we went to Hawaii last May, had a blast. I'm ready to go back. I think that's one of my list to do this summer again. So I had a $900 ding come in while eating dinner on Valentine's. Oh, that is a great Valentine's gift. I love that so much. Thank you for sharing that. And congratulations. I'm just so grateful for you guys. Like, I'm just so grateful. Even if you're in my community or not in my community, I'm just so grateful. Hopefully I gave you a little bit of a different perspective today. I'm just your hope dealer. So have an awesome day. I'll see you guys back on Wednesday. Okay. Bye, YouTube. I appreciate you. And TikTok, thank you guys so much.